Hey guys, I'm here because we need something. You need it and I need it. We're going to take it right now. Grab it and take it. We need a break. I've noticed all over Facebook, people's statuses are crazy hard and heavy, and life is just being real right now. I've noticed that people are going through lots of loss, and there's depression and anxiety and unknown everywhere, and it blows. It just totally blows. I hate it. So I'm right there with you. I decided what a great opportunity to use my incredibly sexy voice and share it with the internet. This illness has given me an opportunity to come and babble at you and share all of this sexy phlegm that I have, much like Phoebe Buffay, so that she could continue to sing Smelly Cat. She wanted to keep the sexy phlegm. Here I am, sharing it with the internet. Gross. Ta-da! We're going to take a break. So here are the rules. Grab a spot on the couch. Sorry if I jostled you. Couch, blanket. You need one of those. Oh, my laptop's falling. Cozy blanket. And a snack or a treat. I made myself a size of my head, if you can see this thing, Sicky Pity Party cocktail. I'm calling it a pity party. It is just ginger ale and raspberry sorbet, which, by the way, the raspberry sorbet at Trader Joe's, oh my god, so good. It's delicious. I've had like 4 of them. Hold, please. Already a little bit better. So find yourself a treat that makes things a little bit better for you. Something special. And we are just going to sit here, shoo away everything that's hard in life. Just brush it off. Don't think about it. Set down everything heavy, and we're going to completely waste time. At the end of this video, we will not be any wiser together, but we will feel a little bit lighter because we're not dealing with all the craziness of 2012. If you ask me, I want to know where the back door is back to 2011. I really liked that year. This year has been crap. So put up with my voice and let's just ramble together. I want to hear below everything that you guys have to say too. So let's start with pizza. I really have no idea why pizza. That's weird. It's okay. I can go somewhere with it because I was just talking to Louise about pizza a couple days ago. Was it Louise? Yes, it was. Yeah. When I was little, okay, here, we're going to extrapolate off of pizza into weird childhood foods. When I was little, I absolutely loved the idea of having Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza. If you ask me what my favorite flavor or, toppings on pizza was, I didn't say pepperoni like a normal child. I would say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza. Because in that show, they would eat, they'd celebrate their crime fighting activities. Is that what they did? Yes, they did. They wore masks and fought crime in the sewer. What? That's weird. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, though. They fought with a rat? They fought against a rat? No, a rat taught them karate. Skizzard? Skewer? Who's the rat? Starts with an S? I don't know. Bad child of the 80s. Anyways, back on pizza. At the end, they would celebrate and they would eat their super floppy pizza. And I always thought it looked so good because they had to hold it above their heads because it was so drippy and floppy. Oh man, does that sound gross to think about eating drippy, floppy pizza in the sewer. But as a child, it was like the ultimate, and I was constantly on a quest to look for the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza. Now here I am, a little bit more grown up than that, not much, but a little, and I still love really thin crust, weighted down with cheese. Now I like more sophisticated toppings like goat cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, but I still love me some floppy pizza. So what did you eat that was weird as a child, or what did you like? Did you mix weird sandwiches together, or was there something that your family served on holidays that you were like, that's... When you grow up, you're like, that's not normal. That's a weird recipe. My grandma kept a dish of radishes in the fridge, and I thought that was normal. I thought everybody had their milk and, the Sunny D commercials. Oh my gosh, I'm turning this into a complete child of the 80s video. Whatever. The Sunny D commercials, they'd be like, where's the Sunny D? We got milk, purple stuff. In my fridge, I had milk, purple stuff, Sunny D, and a jar or dish of radishes in a little bit of water. And I'd come home and munch on those as my after school snacks. And now growing up, I realize I've never seen an out of context radish like that other than in a salad, So that was kind of odd. Did anybody else have a dish of radishes in their fridge? My grandmother was Norwegian, and whenever I look back on that stuff, I'm like, must have been a Norwegian thing. I don't know. She also had, this is going to gross some people out. Sorry if you're pregnant and prone to being nauseous. We'd have cottage cheese with maple syrup stirred in it. And if you think about it, it's not that weird because really a lot of people do like fruit in cottage cheese, but when you think about it the other way, it's like sweet slime with curdled cheese. So that's not delicious. But I loved it when I was little. I haven't had it since then because the sweet slime curdled cheese thing isn't appealing anymore. Even a little bit better. All right, okay, so what did you eat that was weird when you were a kid? Did you eat the chapstick that was flavored like Dr. Pepper? Your Dr. Pepper lip smackers? Did you taste it? Did you taste it to see if it smelled as good as it tasted as good as it smelled? And then did you try it 3 or 4 more times just to make sure that it wasn't just wax? I remember doing that when I was like 4. Okay, what else? How about school? Some of you are in school, some of you are going back to school, some of you haven't even had an opportunity to go to college yet. What are you going to go for? Or what did you go for? What do you think I went for? I bet you can't guess that. I think people will say that I went to be a teacher, and I can say, wrong! No, I didn't. I went for something else. I actually have worked with kids since I was basically 11 and babysitting all the way up until now, where I have my own. I've always worked with children, but I didn't go to college for something that had to do with kids. I'll give you a hint. It was for a foreign language. The entire basis of my college career was for a foreign language, and I took it here, like in the United States, the classes, and none of my professors spoke English. That should be a pretty good clue, I think. None of them spoke English, even though I took the classes in the United States. So what do you think? So yes, I'm fluent in another language. And this will lead to a whole nother slew of questions someday, I'm sure. So what did you go to college for? Are you using it in your current career? Do you think you'll ever use it again? If you haven't gone to college yet, what are you going to go for? And do you think you really will have a life in that? Or are you one of those people who's like, I don't know, I just have to pick something? That's what Ryan did. He has a history degree. And then he coaches basketball, but whatever. Yeah, that's good. How about TV? TV is always a good escape. What are your favorite shows? And YouTube people. I'm going to post a great YouTube escape person below. Someone that you can watch that has nothing to do with life, really. And he's just fun and funny. He's really quirky and he has good, I'm sure most of you know about him, but he has a good, like crazy creative mind. And if you get involved in some of the videos, then he makes little jokes that, you know, people who follow him would know, but others wouldn't. So I'll post a good one, a good starting video below. He did a good one yesterday for people who don't need to know his whole backstory. So tell me who your favorite YouTube escape people are. I also do love me some Daily Grace. I know that she's really like brash and harsh and crass. She's got like Saturday Night Live style humor, but I like that. I like sarcastic, brash harshness. So sometimes she rubs me a little bit the wrong way, but I'm not easily offended, so not really. As far as real TV goes, I right now am still in love with Psych. Psych is like Scrubs meets Monk smooshed into a happy ball together with not as good writing or plot lines, but somehow that works. If it had better writing and plot lines, you wouldn't like it as much. So I love Psych. It's basically like, you know, there's mysteries and this guy who pretends to be a psychic has funny little banter with his sidekick. And I love it. It's enough of a show where my brain doesn't have to like work. The wheels don't have to turn. I can zone out, let go of real life, zone out and watch this show. And every once in a while they catch me in some sort of quirky humor thing that you did have to sort of put 2 and 2 together. And so you get a little chuckle. I like that. Just zone out and every once in a while go, sometimes you need that. As far as other shows, a lot of you guys know that I just watched One Tree Hill, like the entire saga that is One Tree Hill. When I got into that at first, it was because it's offered on Netflix, all 8 seasons, and then they're doing their final season now. I thought, it's going to be like Dawson's Creek. I like Dawson's Creek. No, it's not. That show's crazy. It is absolutely completely unrealistic in every single way kind of crazy. And being a mom, watching those girls in high school, I just wanted to smack them all, tell them to go to their room and read the Bible. Who has a best friend in high school who posed for the cover shoot of Maxim and then signs autographs in the middle of like history class? That doesn't happen. Nothing on that show happens. In fact, if you want to be on One Tree Hill, which they're canceling it, so you're out of luck. But if you want to, as a new character, here's what you have to do with your life. walk onto the show and immediately go throw yourself off that bridge. The bridge that almost every character at some point or another fell off. Go throw yourself off the bridge, because you're not truly a One Tree Hill character until you throw yourself off that bridge. Even if you're dead on the show already, come back and be a part of helping somebody else who's already been thrown off the bridge. Also, yes, you can prepare to have an incredibly successful career. Sure, you can be a fashion designer, a famous movie producer, an NBA player, a singer, a famous actress, a Maxim cover girl, a weird talk show host because you killed somebody and now you're better for it, so you're a talk show host even though not really, even though really. You can do all those things, but if you want to have that much success, you have to do two things. One, prepare to almost die every day. You throw yourself off the bridge, probably almost die. You're going to spend some time in that hospital. I don't know why they don't know the staff. They should know the staff there. It should be renamed after them. But you're going to spend some time in that hospital. While you're in the hospital, feel free to have an out-of-body experience, or you can hear people while you're in your coma, and they'll talk to you and tell you things that then when you wake up, you don't tell them that you know, because that's part of the drama, so that's good. You can do that. In your successful, crazy careerness, you need to at some point set it down and do something very small-timey, because this is, Tree Hill, after all. So set down your fashion designing business after going bankrupt and possibly being able to have it back, but deciding not to run a cafe, or be a bartender, or be like kind of an admin person for the record label. Just set everything down and do something real boring instead. And what else? I think that's about it. Yeah, but the girlfriends on that show I love. Brooke's adorable. I think she's just like a slightly slutty Pippi Longstocking. She's funny and she's got adorable dimples, so I'm still a fan of Brooke. And Haley. I think Haley's a really fun mom. It took me 5 seasons to get into that show, but I'm in. I'm cool with the drama. We can die every day and have really successful, crazy lives in our small town. I'm good with it. I'm on board. Sorry if you're not into One Tree Hill. That was a tangent. Where else do you want to go? Huh? Nail polish? What's your favorite color nail polish? I'm wearing, what is that? Somebody tell me. Cocktail Bling, I think, by Essie. That might be wrong. I think that's right. Oh, and I've got some of my smoothie on it. Look at this hand. Oh, sorry for the change. I did one sparkle nail. That's Essie too. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. But Louise and I were talking about it, and we told Ryan, when we were Skyping, we told Ryan to rename it. We're like, what would you call this color? And he said something like Birthday Bash or something. I thought that was kind of cute because it's just giant pink glitter sparkles. Oh, my rings, that's worth talking about. You guys, we had such a fun little party on my Facebook page about, how you got your wedding bands or family heirloom jewelry or any of those things. I loved it, so that was fun. Thank you guys. It lasted for almost 3 days. This ring, you guys know, is my push/anniversary gift from Ryan last year. It's a green amethyst, and I love it. It's cushion cut, which is what I wanted my wedding set to be, but it's too expensive. And this is my new wedding band. This isn't good prep for it. It's actually, I just washed the baby, so it's kind of dirty, but 2 bands there. It's really one, but they come together. And I really like it. It's kind of antique-y, and that's what I like, so. All right, I will sign off by saying, if you want to add me on Facebook, you need to leave me a message, okay? You don't even have to try and friend request me if you want. Send me a message saying how you found me on YouTube, why you're subscribed to me, why you want to follow me on Facebook, something like that. And then tell me you want to be a Facebook friend, and I can add you, because Facebook is still glitching. I cannot add you unless you send me a message. I have 150 people who are just waiting thinking I'm a jerk, and there's nothing I can do about it, and it pains me so. Okay. We have to go back to real life now. Thank you guys for taking a break with me. If you're one of the people that sent me a message telling me about some crazy hard things that are going on in your life, I'm thinking of you. I really, throughout the day, I think about your different situations and the things that people are going through, and I really wish that we could sit in a real room and hug it out. I really do think about you guys all the time, and for those of you that are just updating your statuses and letting us know about what's going on with your family members or your infertility battle or your postpartum depression or any of those things, I'm thinking of you too. It's crazy how much blessings we're given, especially, where we are in this world. We're just blessed beyond most of the rest of the world, but that doesn't diminish what we're going through. That doesn't diminish the hard things that you have to deal with, especially if you're in a new marriage and now you're dealing with infertility. Huge new marriage, happy blessing, big infertility issue that really, really takes over some of that blessing. New baby, yay, new baby. And now you have to deal with postpartum, which is not anybody's fault. There is so much guilt associated with postpartum depression. You can't control your hormones inside of you any more than I can control getting a cold or not. It's not anybody's fault. So give yourself a break, take a break, do your makeup. It'll make you feel better. At least it does for me. Even if I'm not seeing anyone like today, make yourself a little fun drink, do your makeup while you're wearing your sweats, put on some dumb TV shows, and just take a break. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. Glad we could take a break together. Be well.